Are we in this thing? Are we good? Yes, we are. Happy New Year to you. Shit. It is cold as shit outside. My God. My personal heater is like right here, just blowing. Should I go ahead and thumbs up this video? I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and also follow me on all my social media at Miss TP90. Y'all see I'm giving you Mary Tyler Moore teas. Boop, boop, boop. Also, I have some vlogs that are up. You done missed vlog number 14. Vlog number 13, I put them all out in the course of a couple days, so I need y'all to check them out. Catch up. Let's just go ahead and get into this review of Love and Hip Hop. Comment down below and let me know how your holidays were. Still happy holidays to you, okay? I was at work today and I kept writing 2017. It's gonna take me a couple weeks to figure out it's 2018. Jonathan and Anais are at her house and they're having a nice little bonfire. I was like, Anais, you really tried it. This bitch got a full-on fire pit. She got a gazebo in the back. She driving a Range. Her husband got one. I said, man, what does Ricky Ricardo do? They talking, and all of a sudden, here comes Ricky Ricardo. Ruben, her husband. She was like, what you doing out here, Ruben? You need to excuse yourself. I was like, ooh. Ruben. Apparently he knows Jonathan. Hey, Poppy, how you doing? I mean, they know each other from a long time ago. Even Jonathan was like, hold up, girl, a couple years back, shit, before this show, you were sitting right there on Poppy's lap, ready to make him a grilled cheese chop. We figure out that Ruben, he wants some tending to. And Anais, she wants the romance, okay? She don't want to feel like she just cleaning up. That the kids changed it. Child, okay, I feel like this. I don't have no dependents except for my dog, but either way, I can't claim him. So I ain't got no dependent. Can't really contribute to this conversation, but I see it a lot in relationships. After people have kids, I mean, their whole focus is on the kids, not the relationship. And I feel like that's whack. It is whack. Shit, I don't care if you have a date night once a week. It ain't gotta be every single night, but at least like once a week. Shit, maybe once a month. I don't know. I understand where Ruben is coming from. I mean, you just up and bounce, bounce, bounce. But you up and bounce, okay? I mean, what you doing? He was like, I see you later, boo-boo. She was like, oh, I'm in love, boo-boo now. I'm sitting here like, you know what? You are so dickmatized by Rich Slobbers, girl. He gonna show you something. I hate to say that, but I do agree with Jonathan. Baby boy has a track record. What are you doing, boo-boo? What you doing? It's messy. Speaking of dependents, Lil Mo and her children meet up with Yandy and her kids. They go to this dodge brawl trampoline zone. Child, I was so into that. I ain't really care what they were talking about. I want to go to that type of thing. It looks so much fun, but my edges, edges, trampoline. I have to do it before a hair appointment. Mo tells Yandy what had happened was with Carl and the kids, and my goodness. And she's like, some of y'all might look at me crazy because I'm going back to Carl, but I really love him. Girl, I ain't looking at you crazy. We have all been there before. And honey, that's your man, okay? You the one that has to sleep with him at night. I don't have to sleep with him, okay? I'm not sitting there at the kitchen table with y'all. I don't know what y'all do, okay? I leave people's relationships alone, honey, because I'm not there. I'm not with them, okay? So I just gotta leave it alone. Girl, you the one who wanted that hot boy. Baby, he got apparently something you like. I don't, cause he be rocking lacy jeans in the bikini. Okay. She talking about the kids have closed their Instagram accounts. They not the one that need to close their Instagram accounts, okay? Because they are they snooping, okay? You need to have Carl close out the Instagram account. You got the wrong people closing accounts, honey. The wrong people. And I'm about like Yandy, girl, if you don't get your ass into that studio and make some records, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Straight. We at the Gwen Cave. You know what? I feel like the Gwen Cave is real warm. It smells like cigars and cognac. A red velvet cake. I don't know. Safari comes through. Jacquay is there. Snoop, Self. And they both figure out that Jacquay and Safari was straight in Sophie the Body. I was like, oh, I really haven't been checking for Safari until he got on Love and Hip Hop, and I honest to God did not know that he was with her because he'd been with Nicki Minaj for so long. I was like, he had an actual, like, he had a relationship after that? But yeah. Okay. Self sees that Safari is really, really troubled. And he asks, you know, what's going on with Dream Doll? And, okay, this is what had me like, what? Safari is really, really pressed because Dream Doll posted another dude as her man crush Monday. If you don't post it on social media, it don't mean nothing. And I'm like, that's some bullshit. I'm sitting there like, why she do that? But then we figure out she been acting weird ever since he dropped the hints that he gonna be working with Mariah Lynn with the money gun. I was like, oh, she petty spaghetti, honey. Woo! Snoop was like, okay, fuck all that. I want you to perform. I need you to perform because I got a new sneaker deal with Patrick Ewing and I'm having an event. Okay, Snoop, you been working, girl. I see you. Ricky Ricardo is standing outside. He's waiting for Anais. She like, oh, you were waiting for me. You missed me. He was like, no. I said, I'm sorry. He said in her confessional that Rich give a butterfly. Girl, them ain't no butterflies. Those are flies. Like literal irritating flies. He was like, you know what, Anais? You're never home, Anais. She said, every time I come home, you want me to have rollers in my hair smelling like onion. What you want me to do? He was like, you go out, then you come in, and then you go out. She said, and I'm getting ready to go out again. I was rolling. It was hilarious. I need more than dick and money, Ruben. I was like, you know what? That's the truth, girl. That's the truth. When people get into relationships with people who quote unquote got money, they see the money, the trips, the extravagance. But then after a while, they sitting there like, hold up. My heart is a little, I ain't getting the fuzzies no more. The money isn't really making me feel fuzzy. And after a while, that really happens. Even though that you're quote unquote kept, you kept with a price tag on it, and it's wet. I'm talking about this situation with Anais and Ruben. He's figuring out, hold the hell up, my wife ain't here. I'm just sitting here looking at the nanny every time I come in the door. Yeah, because you ain't talking to her. You talking about the kids or something else and what she not doing, where she wants to hear, baby, I love you, I want to see you. I mean, shit, you ain't got to say it every 5 minutes, but at least make her feel like she's wanted, aside from bearing the children and wiping up your mess. You were like, I'm gonna get a divorce on you, and she's sitting here like, okay, I mean, that's fine. But then I'm looking at Anais like, hold on, baby girl, you're used to certain things. Rich Slobbers is the new dick on the scene. But then once he getting on your nerves, you gonna want to go on back to Lil Ruben. So make sure you know what you doing when you getting with other side pieces. You gotta be very careful. Mo is rehearsing. I was like, Hercules, go ahead, girl. And I hate that something had to happen like this for her to on her music career. I hate that. Carl always looks like the Predator. Always. He just is spooky to me and very creepy and getting on my damn nerves this season. So he comes through and he like, yo, you ain't call nobody, you ain't tell nobody that you doing this. And she's sitting here like, I'm sorry, I did not hit you back. He was like, you ain't hit me back at all. Child, Carl thinking she up to something. And I'm sitting here looking at Carl like, sir, you're the one that's always up to something, sir. I gotta do this audition for these dudes for this music video. He was like, yo, I'm always the dude in the music video. VH1, messy as hell, showed him old videos of him being the, that we've never seen before. I'm sorry, I've never seen that one. And child, no, we don't need you to be the, no, get out of there. First, it's cute when celebrities are in relationships and they're in each other's music videos or things, but after the third video, you need to find somebody else, honey. We're over it. I don't want to see it. Sorry, bye-bye. Lil Mo wants to change, and child, I don't blame her, especially if you want to splash back on the scene. You need to have new everything. Mariah Lynn with the money gun. She's me. Child, I'm trying to tell you, sometimes the Mariah Lynn, it doesn't roll through like I wanted it to, and I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna be sounding like Lou Rawls. Ain't nobody got time. But either way, she meets up with DJ Self post Park Throwdown with Dream Doll. Ooh, Mariah, she big mad. Like, she real big mad. She crying and everything. And child, I can understand why she feels the type of way, because she feels like she wasn't defended in the situation. And she's been with Gwen longer. And how this chick gonna come through and tell her about herself? And she felt kind of slighted with Self, because it was kind of like baby girl came through to basically rain on her parade about her music career. Self was like, no, what you need to do is, and what you need to do. But I'm about like Mariah Lynn. Do I have a place here? Even if I'm not making all the money, I mean, can you please act as though I'm somewhat a priority? I do understand what Self is saying though. You cannot be in all of these altercations and making an ass of yourself, and then you could be in the studio. So I can totally understand where he's coming from and where she's coming from, but I feel as though both of them need to be making some changes. She's like, if I feel like I'm not defended again, I'm out. And then she walks off fur in tow and everything, and I'm like, you know what? Okay. Let's just talking to Navarro and Jacquay about everything that's going on with Anais. Navarro was like, you know what, speaking of Anais, and being that you do this for a living, I need you to go and help with this setup for the meet and greet for her little fans. I need you to be there, and because Ashley, you know, she preggers and stuff, child. I need to be there for, you know, so can you go out and do that? And plus y'all should boing. Anyway, so, you know, it's all good. Out of the clear blue sky, here comes Anais. She rub it all up on Jacquay. Jacquay is like, hi. I can't. Anais was like, I came over here to talk to Richard Dollars. Can I talk to you, please? Please. Anais tells Rich that Ruben wants a divorce. He was like, I thought y'all were already separated. What's the problem with the divorce? She was like, but I don't want to be homeless. I'm sitting here like, exactly. When the sun come up, everything comes into focus, boo-boo cakes. Want to know if I'm homeless, will you have my back? And he like, huh? You do get a divorce, I'll have your back, buy you a Happy Meal or two. Okay? Okay. I'm sitting here like, girl, do not put your faith in Rich slobbers. Do it, don't you do it? Have you slobbing all over the place. Safari and Dream Doll are meeting up. Straight. Oh my God. Safari was the one who wanted to know, where is this going? What are we doing? She's sitting here like, we're sitting here at this table. We're looking at each other. What do you want me to say? He pulls out the flashcards. He was like, do we have a future together? She said, you know what? I don't know. I need to ask you the same question. He was like, yeah, I feel like we do have a future together. The next card was about the Man Crush Monday. He was like, are you seeing anybody else? What's going on? Because I wasn't your Man Crush Monday. Yeah, I mean, I speak to a couple dudes on the phone or whatever. I mean, but it's nothing. What do you expect? You lacking. So I got to get it where I get it. I was like, oh my God, pimp down. Well then, and then we figure out why she's saying all this, because of Mariah Lynn with the money gun. I said ding da ding ding damn. When she called her, okay, y'all know I'm not about the body shaming, but when she called her Mariah Thin, I cackled. I just couldn't. This whole time they're going back and forth, and he was basically saying, look, I'm not gonna shit on no artists, and I'm not gonna not work with artists, because that's what I do. She was like, you gonna stop playing with me? We done, it's over with. I told y'all something was gonna happen with that. I told you it was. I have no other words. Straight. It's time for Lil Mo's audition for 30 minutes. She had about she said about 5 to 10 little dudes that came through. Shit, you don't need a million. You just need to pick out the one that's chest is pumped up the most with oil, and y'all look compatible. So there you go. Here come Carl, creeping again, and he late. Yeah, do I have the job or not? No, sir. You're gonna have to audition just like everybody else. I wish they would have put that in there, child. I wanted to see the audition. It's time for a table reading with Juju, Yandy, and Safari. I still need to watch the Breakfast Club interview with Juju. I saw little snippets here and there, but either way, I didn't know you could rent out the cathedral for rehearsals too, child. I didn't know. After the rehearsal, I hope it was longer than that snippet we saw, child. But anyway, Safari wants to talk to Juju after Yandy leaves, and she was like, okay, go. They talk about how she's been feeling since, you know, her and Cam split. And Safari was like, look, I was in the public eye with Nikki. Starting over is so hard. She was like, yes. She was like, but I'm single and I don't want to mingle. And I really don't blame her, especially when you come out of a relationship. You don't want to jump back into another one. That is the worst. And anybody out there watching, do not jump into another relationship right after you get out of one. Safari was like, look, I think we should hang out. It's not a date, but it'll get your mind off of things. It'll be where I went after my breakup. It'll make you feel better. Juju was like, okay. We're at Snoop's new release of her sneakers, and I was like, go ahead. It's gonna be legendary. Aquarius performing, yo, he hype. I was even like, hey, and I don't even know the song. Safari was strict. Literally straight. Mariah Lynn, I enjoyed the song. Her energy has gotten a little bit better, but the audience was like, what the hell? Afterwards, Bree sees that Safari and Mariah Lynn are talking, and you know Bree is Team Dream Doll. Meanwhile, Safari's talking to Mariah Lynn like, look, I don't want to be messy, because what had happened was with Dream Doll, Mariah was like, oh my God, this is just business. Like, we gotta do business. Bree was like, enough with the pleasantries. Dream Doll don't fuck with her, and I don't either. Another thing with the body shaving, I can't do it, but these jabs have me like, you pushing 30 and you like 30 pounds. I was like, no. But then Mariah Lynn, you look like a fucking Oopa Loopa. I was rolling. Then the drinks start flying. Safari was like, not my go. It was like he was melting. Like, that's his kryptonite. Security gets him. It was just, oh my God, so damn messy for no damn reason. Even Snoop was sitting there like, this was supposed to be legendary. Time for another messy meet and greet. Jonathan is there to support. Anais and her little fans is there. I said, go ahead, little Anais. It was cute. It was a nice little setup. I liked it. Come Rich Slobbers, he filling up on a booty. He was like, look, Jonathan, let me tell you what had happened with us. And Jonathan was like, oh my God, y'all had intercourse, but she's married. Rich was like, yo, I mean, it's over. And I used the whole time be like, huh? Rich is like, look, I'm gonna let y'all talk. He goes over. Meanwhile, the camera is over on Rich Slobbers. He trying to get the number from the waitress. I said, oh shit. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell Anais we told you so. She could have seen that from a mile away. Here comes Ruben out of nowhere like Casanova in the ghetto. He just comes through. He like, hey Jonathan, how you doing? What's going on? How you doing, mommy? What's going on? Who is this? Who is this? Are you with him? She stuttering. Like, I don't know. She was just all over the place. He was like, yo, where's Navarro? This is the dude that's supposed to be with you. Who is this? And it was like, next on Love and Hip Hop. I was like, it's gonna be a child. Is she gonna be crying? Talking about you really living me? I'm done. I am done. Down below in the comment section, I would love to know, what did you think about this episode of Love and Hip Hop? Let's talk about it down below so that you get a chance to get a shout out in my next review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.